This is my train station. I am going to try to decorate it, do the interior decoration, but I am really bad at it. So wish me luck. This is my 30-day challenge. I am trying to get better at speaking. English is not my first language. I'm also trying to get better at being consistent by uploading one video a day for 30 days and no script, no edits. Let's see what happens. Wish me luck. So today I decided to come downstairs and record a video. My setup is in the basement, so it's in the dungeon, the fun dungeon. Anyways, I say goodnight to my kids. I say goodnight to my wife, and she said, "Have fun." And that is exactly what I'm going to do today. I'm going to have fun, and there are no prescribed or things that I am going to impose on myself. I'm just going to have fun. And I'm not gonna worry about things that I have been worried about in the past. Like, for example, worrying about how I sound. One of the issues of English not being your first language, you always second guessing yourself. You're always like, did I say that correctly? Or is it things like that. So that's very annoying. And the other thing that I noticed now that I am watching my videos back to back, somehow I have been really worried about silence, and I have been trying to fill every single minute of the video. But I decided to slow down a little bit, think before I say something, and then say it. And hopefully it's better. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, as you can see, still a work in progress. I probably should remove all this dirt scaffolding so it looks a bit more polished. I should have started with that. There are a few areas that are not connected yet. For example, this. I should probably do something like this and connect the whole beam so it's not floating around. Maybe I should do another one here or leave it open. I am really not sure. Maybe I can just follow this one all the way around. I mean, all the way to the floor. I don't know yet. Or maybe just fill this beam so it looks like the whole area is supported, and then I can remove this. That looks a bit claustrophobic. I feel like I have to do this, but I think it's going to be fine. And something that I would like to do to begin with, or the only thing I want to do, I guess. My inventory is a mess. I should have started with that. What I would like to do is bring a couple of villagers here and be my ticket masters. Not that I endorse ticket masters. No. Let's not. And something I really like doing is placing honey on the floor, on the ground, so the villagers cannot jump. So I don't have to really worry about anything here or the villagers escaping, because the honey will keep them from doing that. And I am not really sure of what I'm going to do with this area. I do want them to be my clerks, so I'm probably going to bring some clerics. That's the closest we have. Clerics, you know what I mean? That's bad, right? So I thought maybe I should bring them here. They can have some books to see. I don't know, just so they can balance the books. Maybe one of those. A cashier? Does that look like a cashier? I don't know. A ticketer? A ticket? I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's do something like this. Yeah. Something I had a thought is that maybe we can grab a couple of chests. Don't know, something like that. And I also, let me bring one of these more of these blocks and spruce. Wait, actually we can do slabs. Okay, that could work. Let me organize this a little bit. And then some more of these beautiful stairs. we can do something like this. And connect it this way. I also have a trapdoor that we can use as an entryway, you know. So the villagers can actually come in and out. They won't, but... So it looks like they can actually get out. That one looks a bit odd floating there, so I might just do this instead. And I really like repeaters and redstone components. Sometimes when you use them in decoration, they look like a place that they can press buttons. And I don't know. Let's imagine I come and buy a ticket. Hello, sir. Yes, I give them the money. They press some buttons and something opens, maybe that direction or this direction. A lever opens. No, not a lever, a door opens. I can go into my train and then it will join with this train track and then send me to oblivion. Now, ideally, I want to connect places of my world. At the moment, it's all very compact. But I would love to connect, for example, this area down to the village behind it. You can see it right there. And also maybe going around underground and going all the way around to see all the areas of my camp. Like, for example, the Easter Island hits. That would be really fun. Almost like an underground. Very British. We'll have an underground. In a bottle of water. Great stuff. I think I am happy with this. Maybe I will place a couple of those guys just in case. You never know when villagers will try to escape. So I could bring them here and that should be safe. What do you guys think? Maybe I can put a map later on there or maybe here. Some more items on the table. Maybe what are those item frames and place something on top? I think that could be kind of fun. I like that. Something else I would like to do is just add signs everywhere. I love playing with signs, and not long ago, this little fella here, this short that I did, it got like millions of views. I was like, what? That's probably my most viral short ever. It was insane. So many people. So thank you, Deedle Crafter, for the inspiration. So I thought maybe we can do right here in the middle and just type. I can't even type tickets in an arrow. So let's do that, and then the two signs, tickets. And maybe we can just say, I don't know how much we're going to charge for them. Where is my ticket? $1 a ticket? Something like that. That could be fun. And I would love to have more signs indicating that this is the exit. Let me see if I remember. So this is the one I would like to do. So I think it was something like that. And then I might have to look it up again. So I don't know. I don't think I can do it at the moment, but I'll have to look it up again. So that could be the exit, you know. I made it so badly. Okay, that is clearly not what I did in the short, but you get the idea, right? I love that. And also, I will love your help. That sounds like a Dora the Explorer episode. And naming of this beautiful station. I will place... Whoa, where do I place the sign? Maybe right up here. Okay. Please help me name the train station. I have no idea. I'm not very clever with names at the moment. I am very tired. It's 10:15 at night. Everyone is almost asleep at home. So let me know if you have a good idea for a train station. We have a clock tower on the train station, and we have Thomas the Tank Engine, which should have a face on this side. These guys keep looking backwards. Excuse me? Yeah, they're looking backwards at the moment. Don't know, maybe they want to go that way somehow. So we shall see. So part 1 of the little area is done. I will replace some of these blocks so it looks a bit more decent. And we'll replace some of that. There is one block that I absolutely love. That one is moss. But I don't think that will work very well here. But if I bring some of this calcite, would it look like tiles? I like it. It's so bright. I like it. What happens if we combined not just straight diorite, because that is just ugly. Would you agree? But what happens if we do something like this? Let me just replace a few every now and then. Let's not go crazy. I want that block back, thank you very much. And just replace some of those like this. Would this look like tiles? Okay, okay. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. But it could be something that we actually use. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. We might do that for the whole area, or just patches and change something else. We shall give it a go and try. Now it's time to bring the villagers in. As you can see, I have a splash potion of weakness and a couple of golden apples. So we should be fine. Let's go and do that. Day 687. Looking forward to that. And maybe we can connect the train station like that. I'm not sure yet. We'll play it by ear. Remember, I'm just trying to have fun. No pressure whatsoever. And I think that is such a great way to live life. Like, for example, my oldest son went to volleyball nationals last year. That was such a big achievement that his team managed to... I don't know how they qualifications or the... Yeah, I don't know how that works. But to qualify, that's what I wanted to say. To go into nationals for the country. That was pretty cool. So they travel and all that. And there was a moment that he was quite tense about going and being at the nationals. And talking to him, we ended up saying, hey, the only thing you have to do is just go in there and have a great time. That is your mission, really. That is what you have to do. That is... And if you manage to do that, then it's gonna be okay. You know? Ow, 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 ow. Oh, he stole my lead. Right, that's fine. Let me splash these guys. And cure them. I'm going to do that because... Oh, they're so loud. I'm going to do this purification. No, that's not cure. I'm going to cure them. That sounded really bad. Sounded weird. So they can lower their prices. I do have a gold farm. I haven't showed you the gold farm. I might one day. That gold farm produces gold, obviously, but also a lot of rotten flesh. Once we have these clerics all done and dusted and nice and clean and tidy, ready for work forever and ever, we will trade the... I forgot the name already. Wow. The rotten flesh to them in exchange of emeralds. So we basically pay for our tickets with rotten flesh. They give us emeralds and we use the emeralds for maybe... We can deposit that somewhere and that's how the system works. So as a trading system rather than money. Okay. I think that could be kind of cool. Now, something I didn't think of is that I have to stay with these guys close by. If one of them gets cured before the other one, they will start attacking English is hard. If one of them gets cured before the other, it will start attacking the other one. And then I'll have to re-cure them. Re-save them. So I should stay here for a few seconds. I didn't think of that. I should have done this during the night and then take them over all the system. So I don't really want to do edits, but I will stop here. I don't want to bore you by looking at these guys suffering, like getting the shivers. And when they're cured, we'll continue. Alright, see you soon. I think I have what I need now. I realize I only have one of these brewing stands, so we'll have to take turns. Let's see how that goes. One at a time. Here we go, boys. Oh, it's nighttime. Of course they're not gonna work. Ah, okay. Let me go to sleep. Oh, this is troublesome. A little bit cumbersome. Let me sleep in my tent. Excuse me, sir. That is my cat. That is my bed. You go away. What a thief. No, that is not your bed. Don't go green particles on me. Go away. Who does he think he is? Let's go back. Now let's try this again. Right, who is going to be the first clerk? The office clerk. The train station office clerk. No clerics. Please? You guys gonna work? It would be absolutely devastating if I did all this effort and they do not want to work. That's fine. Workarounds are available. There will be other workers if you guys don't want to. That's okay. Wow. I'm starting to sound like an evil guy. Okay. Come on. I know you can work on a workstation that is close to you on a boat. I have seen it before. Maybe I need to place it again closer to him. Right. Yes. Okay, we have the first guy. 26. Is that good or not that good? It should be okay. Let's trade with him. Lock him in. Hello? It's leveling up. Ah, we can get lapis and gold for emeralds. Great. Right, you wait, sir. I need to trade with your other friend. Because if I take them without a job, they will go crazy. They will try to attach to any workstation they can. How am I going to do this? He's probably thinking, that is my workstation. Why are you giving it to him? But I want you to share. Would this work? I might be wasting my time. Maybe he wants the workstation again. Too far away? Wow, I don't think this is going to work. Maybe if I place it far enough from the guy that already has a job. Close to the one on the back. Too far? Maybe the guy on the back will see the workstation, but not the guy in front. That could be something. Right? Who is going to take it? It's so close to you, mate. Please. I might have to separate them. Or get another one of those, which I don't have. No. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work. I thought one of them would be enough, but no, I think I need two. I might have to separate these guys. Oh no. Well, my plan did not work as intended, but at least we have one of those guys. We can do this. Okay, let's take them back to the village. Don't get bitten, please. Please don't get bitten. Okay, no, the guy on the back. Oh, come on. I know you can do this, boys. Working with villagers, eh? Here we go. Just a little bit higher. Thank you. I'm going to take this with me. And that. And I'm going to take you all the way to the train station, your new forever home. You know, I have a forever world. You're going to have a forever home. It's all good. You're going to like it. It's going to be fine. Careful with the dogs. And that is my timer. let's get these guys to their new home. And we'll call this episode done. Carry on, boys. You can do this. You can do this. Yes. They're doing great. Look at them. They seem happy. Keep going. Keep swimming. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, chill. Like, I know you're excited about your new home, but not so personal space, please. Carry on. I don't know if you can tell, but I am having fun. So, I think this episode is approved. This episode, it's going well. Come on. Yes. Here we go. And in order to get in here, I might have to destroy my precious work. Move them a little bit. And now I'm gonna try to go through the wall. Break the rope. And that should hopefully nudge them in the right position. Absolutely. Absolutely right. And we did this. Put a double chest here. We will do a couple of those spruce just in case to block them off. I am going to set them free and hopefully it works. I will probably have to place this here again for him to convert. I might need to get another one. Steal from somewhere. Because that's how I got this one. And hitboxes. I don't want to make a mess here. Oh no, come on. Please. Okay. Hitboxes. Hitboxes. Yes. And now these guys should not be able to jump. Me neither. Oh no, I can. Yes. Right. Here we are. And we also need names for the clerics. For the clerks. Yes. Sir, would you sell me a ticket, please? There we go. Brilliant. Wait, can he still sell more? Yes. Not bad. 22 emeralds. Ready for my adventure. If you have any ideas of what I can do with the rest of the space or the second story, please let me know. Send me your pictures over Discord or on the community page on Discord. That will be great. I will read them all. I can't comment. I answer to all the comments. A big thank you to my patrons and my YouTube members right here. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. I appreciate your support, allowing me to make this silly, cringy videos. But hey, it's all about having fun, right? I am having fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had fun. And any suggestions, please just let me know in the comments. Again, love you and leave you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.